I feel bad for you, man. If you voted for Joe Biden believing that that was the guy, that was the adult in the room, that he had the experience and the knowledge and the relationships to put the world back straight or whatever nonsense he tried to tell us, if you believed him that he really didn't want to do this, he had to come out of retirement because he was the only man that could stop Donald Trump. And he told you that the moment that tipped him over the edge was Charlottesville, when Donald Trump said that there were very fine people on both sides. If you believed all that, this dude has been gaslighting you since the beginning. And he's not giving up because, I mean, why would he? Why would you ever mess with such a good thing?
Well, look, he's promised if he doesn't win, there's going to be a bloodbath.
Can you
Things
imagine?
like that. Here's what bothers me most. We have a fundamentally different value set. For example, when he was in Paris, he wouldn't go to that gravesite and said they're losers, these men and women who were killed in battle defending America. Losers, and I'm glad I wasn't there because I think I would have. My son's in one of those graves. In one of the graves back here, not there.
Yeah, I mean, nothing but full on gaslight and lying, of course. I mean, he had to catch himself. He says his son's in one of those graves, says the consoler in chief, who literally tells every Gold Star family that he creates that he knows their pain, that he lost his son in combat too. I don't care what side you're on, I don't care if you love or hate Joe Biden, but that's disgusting behavior from anybody. And it's unbelievable. That's how bad that is. But that's not even what I want to talk about here. I need help figuring this out, man. Help me figure this out. If you're a Trump deranged lunatic who believes every line of nonsense about Donald Trump, how is it possible that even when you find out that whatever thing you were told he said wasn't actually said, things like calling for a bloodbath, saying that white supremacists were very fine people, none of these things happen, right? These things are provably false. But even when people find the truth, which is always by accident, but even when they find the truth, they still continue to not only pretend to believe the nonsense or actually believe it, but they keep repeating it. I mean, how does someone get so polluted that they behave like that? And here's the thing that amazes me the most, man. They know the things that are provably false are false, but they still believe the even crazier, more sensational stuff that can never, ever be verified. And I'm sorry, man, but if you actually believe that Donald Trump said that the fallen soldiers are losers and refuse to visit their graves, then your thoughts are not your own, man. And you probably will never, ever, ever be able to think for yourself again. But I mean, sadly, you're not alone. I mean, there are still people that will believe literally anything and everything you tell them as long as it's something bad about Donald Trump. I mean, they will believe it. And it's the Democrat campaign strategy. It's their only campaign strategy. And like every other Biden campaign strategy, it is going to fail. I mean, their only hope moving forward is that they can silence their own candidate. If they can muzzle Joe Biden, they might have a chance.